Hey there, class. It's Phil McDowell, the mortgage professor again. On Friday, March the 26th, I was on Global TV, Tony Tye's segment, Consumer SOS. What's the SOS all about? It's all about how GST will possibly increase the cost of you having a mortgage. And you're saying, wait a minute, are those federal government tax collectors going to charge me GST on the interest I pay on my mortgage? No. However, there will be a hidden GST, and here's how it works. The federal government proposed in their last budget that financial services so far has not incurred GST. However, what they are now saying is when it comes to investment management, facilitation, and credit management, whenever those functions, those roles within financial services are jobbed out, GST is applicable. So where would facilitation and credit management come in? Well, first and foremost, if you happen to deal with a mortgage broker, so far, the financial institutions have paid mortgage brokers on the basis that it is a financial services transaction and therefore GST exempt. If the financial institutions have to pay a mortgage broker, and remember, most mortgage brokers work on the basis that they will find the best product available for your circumstance. You make a choice and say, yes, that is true. It's in my best interest to have this particular mortgage. By way of that introduction, the mortgage broker is paid by the financial institution. Now, if that becomes GST charged, then obviously the financial institutions paying GST will want to recover some of that cost. Where will that come? Well, that'll come in the general interest rate. Now, the other thing to be most concerned about when they talk about credit management specifically, let's say that you're buying a home right now for $380,000 and you put 5% down or $18,000 down. You get a default insurance that you're required to have. That's generally through CMHC, Genworth, or AIG. So that particular home has just slightly less than an $11,000 insurance charge added to the mortgage so that you can have a 95% of the value of the home mortgage. But if GST becomes applicable to something that works with financial services, because it truly is part of credit management, it protects the bank. That's credit management. Well, now you're going to have an additional, not only $11,000 almost, but almost $550 in GST charges. So you see, your interest rate may have a creeping effect that's not only part of global marketplace interest rates and inflation concerns, it's going to be tax concerns. And it's all part of where the government has to recover $54 billion, talk about being old, $54 billion in deficit. So it's all going to come out of your pocket eventually. So watch your money.